Hey guys, so in this video we're going to do some UI stuff so that we can actually see what we're looking at. So we're going to make a new folder, and it's going to be called UI. We're going to make a new user interface widget blueprint, and we're going to call it UMG item stats. Actually weapon stats, because no, item stats is good. Okay, so we're going to make this a custom size, and we're going to make it 500 by 200. And we will do a vertical box and a border. So the border, we're going to do 0 by 0, and then 500 by 200, and we'll change the brush color to black, and then 0.5 for the alpha. And the vertical box will connect to the border. The padding, we'll give it 4, let's see, 10, 10, 10, 10, if that'll even work. Yeah, okay, good. Good. So what we want to do now is we're going to actually go to blueprints, common weapon stats, and we're going to go blueprints enum. We're going to name this E rarity. We're going to add some rarities here, so we'll add 5, I guess. So common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary, sure. Legendary. So go to weapon stats and we'll add that enum, E rarity. We'll name that rarity. File, save all. Now we're gonna go back to our item stats and whoops, clicked on that. Click on graph, add variable, and we'll call it base weapon. And we want to name this, or get this weapon. Right, so on construct, we're gonna actually do a delay. So delay, and we'll just make this a delta delay. I think that'll be enough. And we'll do weapon, convert to validated get weapons stats. Promote this to variable. Well, I guess we don't need to do. Oh, might as well. I already did it. It's called stats. Okay, so we've got that now. Oh, let's also go to our struct weapon stats. Let's add a new variable, and we'll call it. We'll make it a string, and it'll be name. And we will just move that to the top because that makes sense. All right, file, save all. So let's go to the item stats, and let's go to the vertical box. We're going to add some text. So we'll add some text. We will center it. We will do name. We'll add more text, and we can leave it. You know what? Let's do a horizontal box and put the text in there, and fill with then Control C, Control V, and then make this one right side. All right, so we'll do damage, and then we'll just Control C, Control V, V, the vertical box. So damage, fire delay. What was the last stat we had? Fire delay rounds. Okay. Rounds. So now we will weapon stats, damage per bullet, bind stats, fire rate, bind stats max round. And I think we can even do this one, bind stats name. File save all. And I think that should be good. So we're just gonna duplicate this. BP item world item stats. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna get rid of this, get rid of the text. We're going to add a widget, and we're going to make it 500 by 200 because that is the size of our widget. We'll do stats, item stats. And now what we want to do, we don't want masked. We can change this to, what was it, translucent? There we go. Now I can see through it. That'll be fancy. Okay, and so we can change the scale, I think. So we'll do 0.2, 0.2, 0.2. Might be a bit too low, but we'll see. And now what we will do is we will do event tick, set actor location and rotation. We'll do get player camera manager, get forward vector, get actor location. Excuse me. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do lerp, get actor location, and we'll do 0.5. We want to actually set world location and rotation. We want to leave the actor location the same. And then rotation, we don't actually need this. Look at rotation. Target. And here. And so we're going to go to here and we're going to do our line trace for interactables. And when we set a current interactable, we're going to cast to weapon. If it does, spawn actor from class, stats, world item stats, get transform, and we can get rid of this text and rise speed. We don't need those. So go back to our character, and we're going to promote this to a variable, and we're going to call it item stats info. I'm going to do right. So we need to do weapon. Weapon. And we're going to expose this on spawn. And then on begin play, we're going to do a delta delay. Get user wizard object, get user widget object, cast to item stats. We'll do set weapon. And then we're going to go to that widget and we're going to change it a little bit. We don't want this. We're just going to do custom event update. And this will be that. So now we'll go into here and we will do update. Okay. So now we need to go back to our base character. Sorry, our first person character. Excuse me. And check if item stats info. We'll make a function for this. Check all the item stats. So if item stats exists, then destroy actor. So now we will do check item stats here. Sorry, not there. Don't know where that was coming from. We want to do this in the trace. So we will just check old item stats and check old item stats. So now let's see what this does. So I'm just going to do, I think it's the trace is hitting it. So let's go to the widget, and I think there's collision, no collision. So right, so we'll do this. So that's better, kind of. Just gonna see where we're going wrong here. Okay, so it's not that. So something in the code here is wrong. So current interactable is valid, and it's not equal to that. And set current interactable to that. Now we need to check old item stats. I don't actually know if that was the issue. I don't think it was. No, it wasn't. Okay. Let's get rid of it here. Oh, it's because of the lifespan. Because we put the lifespan on the text, so duh. So we'll go to our world item stats lifespan class defaults. Get rid of that. There we go. That should fix it. Right, so back to first person character. Need to fix that, and now it should work. Good. Now the only other thing that I would like to do is change where it's showing up a little bit. So what we want to do is change this. We're going to split this, and we're going to put that there. And for the location, we want get actor location plus 50, I suppose. Want to get player command manager plus forward vector times float 25. And let's see how this looks now. Right, we want some pitch 25. That might be the wrong way. No, that looks good. So that looks all right. We need to change the size a little bit, I think. So, where was it? Item stats? No. Common world item stats. So we'll change this to 0.1.1.1. And I think we're going to raise it to 85. Yes. Alternatively, what we can do is we'll do +0. We'll split this, x, z. We'll do break vector, connect that to the z. So now let's see what this looks like. No, I don't like how that looks. Yeah, let's just do the plus. That was working fine. So we'll do plus 85. So that's good, I think. The only other thing is... I feel like it's not moving closer or further when it should be. So let's do 1 just to see if that works. Okay, so that is working. So let's do 0.6, 0.8, see if that works. Alright, I think that's better. And we can give our weapons a name. Weapon stats, rifle. And let's see if that worked. No, that one doesn't have it. How come that one wasn't working? That one should work. Stats, name. I wonder why that isn't working. Stats.name. Excuse me. So that was connected to that. There we go. There we go. So now we can see the item stats. So that's all right. All right, so that's that. So the only other thing we can do is we can randomize the stats, but I think we should save that for the next video. But there is one more thing we'll do in this video, and that's change the color based on the rarity. So we're gonna go to weapon set. We'll change the plasma rifle. So we'll change its name to be plasma rifle. We'll change it to do 5 damage, but have a fire rate of 0.4 and max rounds of 12. But we're also going to make this uncommon. So now, file save all, weapon stats. What we'll do is, for the item stats UMG, I'll just close everything because it's getting confusing with too many windows. So the item stats UMG, when we do update, we're going to do break, get rarity, and we're going to do a switch, or no, a select. And we're going to do, what is it here? We're going to get our border, make it a variable. We're going to do set brush color, and we'll connect this to here, connect this to here. So for common, we want just gray. For uncommon, green. We'll make it green, but we'll change the value to 0.5. And rare, we can make it blue, 0.5. Epic, we'll make it purplish. Five. And legend, oops, that was the alpha. I want the value, not the alpha. And for legendary, we'll make it just orange, I guess. Value 0.5. File, save all. So now let's see how this looks. So we've got this one gray, and we've got this one net. The only thing is we actually do want alpha. 5. 5. 5. 5. And 0.5. All right, compile, save. So we've got our gray ball here. We've got our green one here. Pick that up. And as you can see, it has different stats. All right. So thanks for watching this one. In the next video, we're going to add accuracy as a stat. And what else can we do? There's a few other things we can do. Yeah, well, we'll start with more stats and maybe make some AI. We definitely want to get to AI soon so we can have some actual stuff to fight. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.